What's going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker, and welcome back to Operation Chromite. This is turn 7 of Historical Board Gaming's The Korean War. Alright, so, again, turn 7. We are... Whoa! Jiminy Crickets. We are covering the months of June and July of 1951. We've had quite an interesting turn. Well, not really, but, alright, starting off with the North Koreans. Whoa. God, knocking over stuff. Alright, North Korea had 49 to spend in Seoul. We bought an infantry and 2 AAA, while up in Pyongyang, we purchased 2 infantry, 2 mech, 2 Katyusha self-propelled, 2 Katyusha rocket trucks, and 2 tanks. North Korea did not have any combat, just more non-combats, getting guys to 38 West, to Seoul. So now here's our army in Seoul, looking pretty powerful. And then deploying the forces, and at the end of the turn, North Korea collected 43 IPC. China with 35, we bought 3 infantry, 3 mech, and a fighter. No combat, just non-combating troops down south. Consolidating a lot around Pyongyang in order to aid our North Korean allies. And at the end of the turn, China collected 35. Alright, for the allies, South Korea with 15, bought 2 mech, 2 self-propelled guns, 2 supplies. The U.S. with 50, once again, 4 infantry, 4 mech, 4 self-propelled guns, and a tank. We have the 47th and 41st Infantry Divisions. And then, as always, for the UN, 2 fighters. Combat. Alright, so the Allies made 2 combats. They attacked in Chonan with 2 mech and 2 self-propelled guns against a mech that was there. And they killed the mech, but also lost the mech. And then they attacked up into Osan against a lone North Korean infantry. They killed that, and the 2 allied forces suffered no losses. Though I did consolidate the cards from last turn. So we had a small consolidation of forces for that. 1 second, sorry. Like I said, I am knocking stuff over that I don't want to be knocking over. Rah. Alright, next. Non-combats. The Allies moved a lot of their forces up here to Sangju with their strategic bombers, 4 fighters, a lot of their ground forces, while landing more ground forces here at Busan, and then the UN dropping their 2 fighters here in Chinju. Let's see here. So that's it for all the moves, and then South Korea collected 18, the US collected 50, and the UN collected 20. The UN has gone up to 14 territories, to the Communists 23. We are definitely hitting a high point in this game now, especially looking at it. I mean, you have this massive allied force just south of Seoul, and then you also have just the massive communist force here around Seoul. Then you got this other massive pocket here at Pyongyang, just watching the coast. So we are definitely hitting a high point. Definitely hitting a high point in this game, and it'll be very interesting to see what we're gonna do. Especially for me as the communist, I really have to decide. Time is not on my side the way I see it. The Allies are just gonna keep building up and building up and building up. And I mean, I kind of can too, but I'm also kind of withering at the tail end of a precariously long supply line from Pyongyang to Seoul, and now from China to the 38th. So definitely have to start thinking of some strategies for China now that they are in this fight, and how best I can use China to not only support the North Koreans, so that way they can have control of the most territories by the end of turn 18. But alright, so that's going to be it for turn 7. We will be moving on to turn 8, August and September of 1951. And we will see you guys then for that one. So until then, guys, as always, take care.